Hi there everybody, I'm Rosslyn. Welcome to Orkney and welcome to my third playthrough of Choose Your Own Adventure. Book number 26 in the Bantam-skylark series. This has been written by Julius Goodman and illustrated by Frank Ball. And this was written in 1985. Fantastic. It was originally conceived by Edward Packard. Okay, cool. And I'm going to read this story from the start. I will describe the illustrations a little bit, so you can pop this on to listen to if you want. But if you want to watch, I will be showing you those. And we're going to start off with this one. Here we are, on a magic path, not a spoiler. 3 of us kids riding our bikes. And there's a wooden sign that we are riding towards. And now we're going to start the story. Today is Saturday. You and your friends Michael and Jenny are off to play in the woods near your house. You pedal your bikes as fast as you can and finally reach the edge of the woods. The narrow dirt trail through the pine forest is shady and cool. It feels great after your hard ride. Suddenly you see something in the trees ahead. You keep riding until you're close enough to tell what it is. A sign, Jenny cries. What's it doing out here? To Camelot, you read out loud. Camelot, says Michael. Isn't that the place where King Arthur and his knights once lived? Aye, answers Jenny. Sir Lancelot and Sir Gawain and... Oh, that can't be what this sign is all about. Come on, follow me, you say. Jenny and Michael race ahead of you. Then you notice that the air is getting thick and hot. The trees look blurry. You're starting to feel dizzy. You call out to Jenny and Michael for help, but they've disappeared. In a few seconds, everything is clear again. You are on a path at the edge of deep oak woods. Next to you are Jenny and Michael. They're still on their bikes, but now they're wearing helmets and armour, and they have swords strapped to their sides. You're dressed in armour too. And indeed they all are. I'll show you this picture here. You can see we're all on our bikes in full plate kid-sized armour. We're still on the magic path, but in an enchanted land now, because we can see a castle, a small castle in easy distance to reach, precariously balanced on a little precipice, and Jenny is pointing it out. Yes, it must indeed be King Arthur's castle. So you all stare at each other. Finally, Michael says, "This is spooky. We'd better get out of here." Just then, Jenny notices the shining white castle way off in the distance. "Oh, that must be King Arthur's castle," she says. "I think we should go there." She turns to you. What do you think? If you turn around hoping the path will take you home, that's an option. If you go on to King Arthur's castle, that's another option. Well, I mean, we are kind of here to go to King Arthur's castle, but I also am curious what happens if we just go, adventure schmadventure, let's go home. You know what, let's go for the troll response. Let's just be like, let's go home. I'm going to turn around hoping the path will take me home. I think we should go back, you tell others. I didn't understand what's going on. Playing around's one thing, but these swords are real and dangerous. Michael turns around and races back down the path. Look, you say to Jenny, his armour's disappearing. Now he's disappearing, Jenny yells. He must be home, you say. We'd better try it too. Before you know it, you're back in your own woods. Really? really? We get to just clear off home. So I'm showing you an illustration here. We have a fog sort of effect going on there, and Michael, just a shadowy figure there now in the distance, cycling off into that fog. We're both in the foreground, still in our armour, pointing backwards at him. What's going on there? So, before you know it, you're back in your own woods. Your armour is gone. You see Michael standing in front of the sign. He's just staring at it with his mouth wide open. You and Jenny skid your bikes to a quick stop next to Michael. You can't believe your eyes. The sign no longer says to Camelot. Now it reads, to Buffalo Bill's original Wild West show? Always going to be game over, it's not. This is the sign then. And we're just looking at a rustic wooden sign with some plants growing at the bottom. It's a basic sign, and it's just had a simple flyer nailed onto it, advertising Buffalo Bill's original Wild West show. So, what's going on? Jenny whispers. Who cares? Michael shouts. Let's go watch the rodeo. Wait a minute, you say to Michael. You were afraid to stay in Camelot. Why do you want to go down that path again? This is different, Michael explains. I'm sure nothing could happen to us at Buffalo Bill's rodeo show. Michael doesn't seem bright between you and me, but okay. Where's he getting his info from anyway? Hold it, Jenny says. We've got to tell somebody about this sign. We could be famous. Jenny's right, you say, but it would be something to watch the most famous rodeo show of all time. So, do we tell someone about this sign or go to the Wild West show? I'd like to go to the show, to be honest with you. Let's go and see the show. You might never have another chance to see such a great show. Exactly. You, Michael and Jenny ride back down the path. Once again, everything looks blurry and you feel dizzy. After a moment, you're riding along a wooden sidewalk. The air smells of horses and dirt. You're all wearing your own jeans, but now you've got on cowboy boots, shirts and hats too, and you all have bandanas tied around your necks. Where are we anyway? Jenny asks. Somewhere in Nebraska, Michael answers. I think that's where the first show was. Quiet, you whisper. I hear something. Hurry, ladies and gentlemen, step this way, a voice announces. The show is about to begin. Quick, you say, let's hide the bikes behind this shed and go watch the show. Then you walk down the wooden sidewalk and join the crowd heading for the rodeo. Uh-oh, Michael says, pointing to the ticket seller. We have to pay money to get in. I've got enough allowance left over for all of us, you say, pulling some loose change from your pocket. But they didn't use money like that 100 years ago, says Jenny. We could try using only nickels, Michael says. Those coins he's taken look like them. Maybe it'll work. Or we could sneak in over there, Jenny says. She points to a gate in the fence around the rodeo ring. Ooh, we can try and use our nickels to buy tickets. That's not going to work, is it? Or try and sneak in to see the show. But if we're a bunch of kids trying to sneak in to see a show, are they going to go easy if they catch us? I don't know. I think we should sneak in, maybe. You know what I mean? I'm going to try and sneak in. Is that a bad move? I don't know. I'm going to try and sneak in and see the show, though. It's the kind of thing kids do. Follow me, you whisper to Jenny and Michael as you break away from the crowd. You walk over to the back of Lowe's hardware store. From here it will be easy to sneak through the gate that Jenny spotted. But when you try the gate, you find that it's locked. No problem, Michael says. I have an idea. He looks around to make sure no one is watching. Then he crawls through a hole at the bottom of the canvas fence. You and Jenny follow quickly. Suddenly, strong arms grab your shoulders. Two other mean-looking cowboys are holding Michael and Jenny. "Trying to sneak in, are ya?" growls one. "Is the caboose for ya?" says the other. Soon you find out that caboose? Oh, the calaboose, sorry. "It's the calaboose for you," says the other. Soon you find out that calaboose means jail. You hope you'll get out soon. But will you be able to ever find your way home again? The end! And not a good one. You can see us here being grabbed by some very burly, angry, very adult cowboys who have caught us sneaking into the show. There's a moral lesson for you, kiddies. Don't be sneaking into shows. You can get in trouble. Well, that does conclude my third full playthrough of The Magic Path by Julius Goodman. This is number 26 in the Choose Your Own Adventure Bantam-skylark series. I've been Rosslyn, this has been a book, that's been Orkney, and you have been a lovely audience. I'll say toodaloo the new to you, but I will do one more playthrough of this, because we still have not gone to see King Arthur's castle, and that is coming up next. I hope to see you here for that. Bye!